friends.
It's gonna be
It's gonna
amazing.
be an amazing party.
It's gonna be amazing.
Everybody's gonna be drunk.
I really feel envious of those girls that have been dancing here. Very nice. And those who can speak English, very nice. I don't feel envy. Wherever we go now, whatever the event, we're going to speak English. And we do, thinking that it's English. But anyway, speaking English, we cannot get rid of this damn Russian accent get from it, but that's how we do. Speaking about, talking about languages, I remember my granddad on my mother's side. He was born in Riga, Latvia, and he spoke Latvian, he spoke Russian, and he spent a lot of time in Germany where he got educated. And when he came back, he incorporated his German into his Russian language. And I was 6, and he looked very old. He was almost ancient. He didn't turn 60 at that time. I thought, what's wrong with my granddad? When he couldn't get a hold of himself, and he sometimes yelled at me when he didn't like me, he often did it in German. Willst was? Das ist keine 21, sondern schlafen, go schlafen, schnell. I asked my mom, what did he say? Fuck, I know, she spoke French. Je ne comprenais pas. I would used to say to my granddad, hey, why don't you learn English? We could have talked a little bit. Schlafen, schlafen, schnell. Okay, that's okay. And my father, he was raised in Kharkov, Ukraine. No, he didn't speak Ukraine. He spoke Yiddish. Yeah. And I remember, hey, Bacha, was herzig, ist good? Ich weiß. Ich verfallen, das Verstinken, den Teil gesund. That was his speech. You guys sleeping or you listening to me? Maybe you give me some hands, huh? All right? So the atmosphere, I was there, was a little bit strange with the language environment, and it made me confused. And yet I used to rush outside in the street, find my Russian friends who taught me real hard Russian, But it's okay, it's okay. Believe it or not, many years ago, more than 50, wow, we were young, that small, no, maybe bigger, that small. And we started learning English. And how to learn English? We used to listen to tape recording of wonderful American singers, or trying to tune the radio. And while tuning the radio, the KGB gave us whoa, 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 whoa. And if you're lucky, you go through. So you could find somebody like Nat King Cole, Andy Williams, Tony Bennett. Imagine, 1958, bloody communist regime, and all of a sudden you hear this, the shadow of your smile when you are gone will color all my dreams and light it on. Look into my eyes, my love, la 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 la, the shadow of your smile. Can you feel this, huh? And of course, unforgettable story about Frank Sinatra. Maybe you know the story, it's gonna maybe a joke, an anecdote. Now imagine this, the railroad station and people crowding on the platform, waiting for the train, and the train is coming, so they just look for a certain car, and you just don't see anything, but all of a sudden they see when the rain stops, they rush to the certain car and see the guy coming down the stairs. They rush to the guy and say, "Oh, Frank Sinatra is coming, Frank Sinatra is coming." So the people crawling around just trying to pull him out of the car and say, "No, stop it, I'm not Frank Sinatra, what are you doing? Stop it, stop, no." And they don't listen, they just pull him from the stairs and lift him up and carry around the platform shouting and yelling, "Frank Sinatra just came, and let's celebrate it." "Stop it, you stupid people, stop, put me down." No, they don't pay attention, they just take the guy and rush him to the street and carry him over the street to the hotel, where then they take him to the second floor. Somebody opened the door and put him down on the floor. And he sees that on a sofa, laying a young, wonderful lady, naked. And he goes, "Stranger in the night, says the wandering in the night, the wandering in the night, the shining light, and before the night was through, something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you." Frank Sinatra, very nice, thank you. Yeah, I must say that this is only the introduction to my concert today. Yeah, I understand, yeah, so I'll be keep singing, and those people who don't like it just may go, and I will be singing for a couple, for a young couple. Among the wonderful singers I mentioned, Anthony Williams, lately, Pat Boone, Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, there was not one name, lady, Doris Day. And one of her wonderful romantic songs penetrated deep inside of me, and I've been dreaming someday to sing this song to somebody, and this day just came. It's today. Here is the call. I will be singing it to you. There are two things certainly. You gotta have a voice, or you have to have some good ear. Neither one I have. And one more thing. This song, you should have an orchestra. I asked somebody to play orchestra, but they failed, and this thing is also failed. You can barely hear it. So I will play the orchestra, and we'll try to play this song. When you learn how to play the orchestra, you may play it with me, okay? If I give my heart to you, will you help me with care? Will you always drink me tender, and in every way be fair? If I give my heart to you, thank you. Will you give me all your love? Will you swear that you'll be true to me? By the light that shines above, and will you sigh with me when I'm sad, smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you always be tonight. I think we know and for sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all the things to me, and I give my heart to you, and will you sigh with me when I'm sad, smile with me while I'm glad, as you are with me tonight.
Fucking assholes.
Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all those things to me, then I'll give my heart to you.
Hey!